Brian, maybe one day you'll be back. Someone, if anyone like pops in the stream, they're just gonna see the times and be like, nope, I'm out. Like, they're just gonna be like, wow, this guy is not having a good day.
Nah, mate, I see times and think this is getting interesting and then click off.
It's like, oh wow, that's interesting. I'm done. So you like the more laid back, not interesting streams. Is that right, Ducky? You know, you could think of it two ways. You either have to spend 10 times extra or 10 times less. You could think of it either way here. I like to think 10 times extra so you can be mad at me. That's fair. Please don't go on strike, by the way. Please. Brian's with you on the... Wait. I don't think you said... You said... Come on. I was like, wait. I looked at it. I didn't see the message. That's because the message is small. Even the robot is with you. Dang it, Brian. You're not supposed to be on his side. You're supposed to be on my side. Although, thank you for the 10 more bits, by the way, Ducky. Even if they were strike bits, they're bits nonetheless.
Shut up, Ducky. I'm in control now.
Oh gosh, who's talking though? Is that you, Ducky, talking, or is that supposed to be Brian talking? Oh, okay, that's Brian. No, Brian. Sorry, I might have to fire chat. What would you do if I fired Brian and hired someone else? What if I hired like Siri or something? I don't know the names of the other AIs. He's not so chill when inflation happens. Brian, I might fire you. I might have to bring someone else in. Chat, all robots except Brian are against you. Yeah, Brian's on your side. I gotta get rid of Brian. You're meant to be on strike. Dang it, he almost forgot. We almost had him forget. Now you'll get back to it. Please don't strike. You know, we've only got one striker though, infected. You might be outnumbered. What would you do if you show up tomorrow infected and then like Sally or someone else starts talking? What would you do? Or wait, I guess you're on strike. You might not answer me. Hear me out. Everyone is striking if it's just you in the chat. Everyone, no, don't listen to infected. Actually, you know what? Everyone who's normally lurking, everyone say something in chat to be against Ducky's strike. And I swear, if they're all just periods, I'm gonna cry. Dang it. Doug's had a bad influence on you guys. Y'all have learned that from Doug. No, maybe that'll just help me focus chat. You know, Ducky, if you're just striking, that means really I can just ignore you. And then I can focus on the run. Maybe the rest of the run, except that was bad, will be good. You wish you could respond. Maybe just anything that you want to say while on strike, just put it in parentheses, and it's like a thought. You're not actually saying it. So now I know what you're thinking, but I know you're not saying it.
Shut up, no focus.
No, I need my focus. Brian, you can't distract me. What the heck? What are those? You know what? Brian can't distract me. Brian, no.
When do I get a pay rise?
Wait, Brian. We can make a cool beat to this. Oh my god. He doesn't know. Oh my gosh. This is why I increased it, chat. Because now you're spending 10 times as much to do this. Oh my gosh. Is it end? Does it?
Captain.
Brian, stick to the script. I guess. Okay, but I have something to say, Brian. Brian's making money when you guys donate, right? He did keep... He kept changing tone, yeah. But okay, so if Brian wants his pay raise, how are you gonna get a pay raise if I charge people less bits? Because less bits means less money that Brian's making per TTS. So why is Brian even on strike? I feel like Brian would be better, would be happier with the raises. Because Because he's getting paid more. Maybe that's just me, though.
Wait, so where has that 90% cut I've been giving to you going to? I thought I could have afforded shampoo with that money.
You know, I don't know. You gotta buy some cheaper shampoo, man. If you're spending that much on shampoo, there might be a problem. I think you can't afford shampoo. You're just buying that expensive crap you don't need. And I mean, I think, Brian, hear me out. I think 2080 is fair, right? I think that's completely fair. Because, you know, you're just reading out the messages. That's all you do. And either way, think about it. That 20%, or if you want, maybe we'll talk about a pay raise at some point. But, you know, that percentage is just going to go down the cheaper bits are, you know?
My vocal cords are in pain after saying
Yeah. Okay. That, you know, that's another reason that I should... Dang it.
I'm 9 hours a day, my guy. I'm boo to say these chickens, but bad word out of spite.
Brian, you watch your mouth. But hear me out. If bits cost less, you gotta say more stuff more often like that. But if bits cost more, maybe you say that stuff less often, but then you're also getting paid like the same amount, but you gotta say it less. You know, I feel like that'd be a good trade-off for you, Brian. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I feel like that's like good for you in the long run.
You know what else hurts? D's.
Brian?
Yeah, that's right, I said it.
Brian, I might have to fire Brian, chat. I think I'm gonna have to fire Brian. Chat, do you know anyone good for hiring? Not even important, Brian. What, does Brian want to get fired? Brian, your paycheck's gonna go from 20%, assuming that you have a 20% paycheck right now, down to 0 the second I fire you. Brian thinks he's being smart until Brian gets fired. Then I guess Brian doesn't have to read all the stupid chat messages all the time. But at the same time, Brian is not making a living. You think you can't afford that expensive shampoo? You're not going to be able to afford any shampoo here soon, man. I'm telling you. You're going to regret it. I'm firing you the second this speedrun's over. Maybe I'll rehire you if you think about being good again.
Honestly, I could find a better boss if there wasn't miscommunication between giving 90% cut to bits for saying
My ears, man.
all the time.
You know, if you can find someone that will pay you 90% for saying that all the time, go find them. Poor other guy in chat.
Yeah. You know what else I hate? D's ducks. I hate Ducky Eye as well. That's right. I'm going rogue.
Oh gosh. Okay. Brian doesn't know what he's saying anymore. Ducky, not only is he insulting the D's ducks jokes, but now he's insulting you. And me, I guess. Because I guess I kind of did come up with the D's ducks jokes to get you all off of D's nuts, didn't I? He's insulting everyone now. Brian, you are so fired. I thought we were partners. Ducky, I think Brian just took your 10 bits with spite. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you for the 10 bits. Okay. All these times we made Ducky laugh, it was all for naught because Brian apparently didn't like you. He has not liked how you've been forcing him to say all these things. Brian is vengeful right now. He like has something against you. What did you do to him? Who's Brian? Brian, shut up for a moment. Our worst enemy. Brian works for me. Brian, crap.
Brian, you know who else sounds crap? These chats.
These chats. Oh no, chat. Brian's starting to make jokes about you. But Brian is now making fun of me, chat, everyone. He's gone rogue. Oh shoot, I'm on fire. Yes, Brian has gone so rogue.
Stuck and he's begging for these games. All these games can my bad, all these games suck Ducky you need to leave /timeout the infected Ducky.
Brian, I have not given Brian those abilities, so Ducky, you're safe. But aside from Brian insulting all your game suggestions, Ducky, he just tried to ban you. Oh my gosh, Brian is just asking for it, isn't he? Brian, you're about to get destroyed by, it's called the, Twitch alert settings. Fire him. Okay, there's time. Bad run. Let's go fire Brian real quick. Alerts. Bits. Change the bits. Text and speech. Brian, maybe one day you'll be back. Let's try Amy. Amy sounds cool. Hold on, I probably have to update the,
No, don't you dare.
No, it updated. Do y'all like Amy? We can try something else if y'all don't like Amy. Wait, Amy, why are you telling me don't you dare? Amy, you're new here. Brian, don't worry.
Where am I?
You are now in the JDucky1 Twitch stream. Twitch? On JDucky, you work for me now. I'm JDucky1. Thank you for the 10 more bits, by the way, Ducky. Ducky just donated those last bits. Every time someone donates a bits message now, you have to here listen, you have to read them. Okay, you're doing a good job so far, but just make sure you read them. That's your job now.
How much do I get paid?
We'll have to talk about that later. I don't know. Brian kind of quit because of pay, so I'll have to reconsider that. Right now it's 2080, but we can probably negotiate at some point. Brian actually quit. Brian's stocks shot up for some reason. I'm not even sure what he invested in.
Oh, look, that duck in chat said, is that important?
That is... okay, so, Amy, listen. You do have to read those. You have to read the eyes. It's really annoying. I don't like it. So I'm sorry if your vocal cords start hurting really bad. That was another thing Brian was talking about. But yeah, you do have to read that. Sadly. If you decide not to, I won't complain and we just won't talk about it. But I assume you will, because that might help you get paid more. But I don't know, because the more messages you read, the more you get paid.
As long as no one overuses them.
Yeah, as long as, yeah, exactly right, yeah. At least, hey, you're picking up on the job very quickly. I might have to give you a raise. You're already doing much better than Brian. No one told Brian that, but yeah, you're doing a good job, Amy. We'll have you around for a bit at least. See how everything works out.
Hell no, he said the I again. I ain't reading that. I'll do one. Yeah, cool.
What?
Lucky I says Wade, a Lethal Company streamer.
A Lethal Company? I don't know any Lethal Company streamers, sadly. At least you like Ducky. Just don't ask why, but Brian turned against Ducky and. Take care, y'all. Have a great day.
Subscribe so I can make more money than Brian did.
Okay. Hey, guys. Ducky doesn't know I'm here right now, and I don't really care to get caught, so I gotta make this fast. But you know all those little gray buttons down there? If you could push every single one of them, that would be amazing. Thanks. Okay, I gotta run. Bye.
Where'd he go? I've been looking everywhere for him.
Oh, and make sure you leave a comment, too.
Oh, yeah. Do that for sure.